everyone. So today I will be discussing with you guys a topic and a question that asks, should the drug addicts go to the hospital to get the treatment or go straight to prison? So do you think that the drug addicts will get the treatment that they need if they go to the prison straight? What are the reasons behind their addiction? What do we know? We need to know reasons such as if they've been through something hard in their life, difficult situation, or if they have any stressors in their life. People who are addicted to drugs should be treated in the hospital rather than in prison. I did a research on why this is important and how it helps drug addicts and the opposing side of what will happen to them if they end up in a prison and the consequences. So I will first talk to you guys about what drug addiction is. Drug addiction is it's actually a brain disease manifested by intense craving with compulsive behavior for that individual to seek for the drugs despite of the harmful consequences that they may get. It then leads to physical dependence, which is when the body adapts to the drugs to achieve desired effects of that drug. So it often occurs with people who are chronically using those drugs. Addiction starts to develop when a person takes the first drug. With the continuous use, the effects of prolonged exposure on the brain functioning compromises the ability to think clearly, make good judgment, and loses their control and power, and becomes compulsive seeking the drug. According to the article Iranian Journal of Public Health, few reasons of why people start doing drugs are emotional and mental problems and the way they deal with the stressors in their life. And they also, people who will get addicted also from when they get like prescription drugs from the doctors, and it's a strong pain medications, and over time they take it for a long time, they get addicted to those drugs. So should the drug addicts get treated in the hospital to get the appropriate care? Yes. Treatment is necessary to maintain a drug-free lifestyle to achieve functioning lifestyle involving families, work, and society. We need to consider and think if they're the victim of drug addictions or if they're the drug pushers. Some people are so hooked to the drugs that it's difficult for them to get out of the situation. And being in a place such as jail or prison, it's hard for them to get the proper treatment and it will not benefit them. We also need to look at the other reasons why they are addicted. Some drug addiction occurs with mental health illness such as, or underlying issues such as anxiety or depression. The article Curricular Psychiatric and Substance Disorders states that many adults seeking treatment for substance abuse dependency manifest co-occurring mental disorders. There's a study of over 4,000 adolescents in treatment noted indications of depression in about 70% of the patients and signs of anxiety disorders in about a third. So it's very critical for the drug addicts to be evaluated by mental health professionals or maybe psychiatrists to rule out any disorders that they may have. For the treatment for the drug addiction, there is medication that is being used. There are FDA approved medication such as methadone used by many doctors in the hospital setting and is used as a replacement therapy. According to the article Innovations in Clinical Neuroscience, methadone is the mainstay treatment for opioid addiction. It is used as a painkiller that blocks the high that you get from the strong medications such as codeine, morphine, or even heroin. It also helps prevent withdrawal symptoms for people who are addicted to them. Lastly, the article Replacing Prisoners with Drug Abuse Treatment Could Save Villains in Criminal Justice Costs. The author Gary Sarkin states that if we send the drug abusers to rehab for treatment, it will reduce the crime rates and save criminal justice system billions of dollars by decreasing the cost of incarceration and their rearrest. So what happens when the drug addicts get sent to jail? If these people are not medically treated, they are most likely to resume doing drugs when they get released from the prison and will continue their criminal activity when they get out. The National Center on Addiction and Substance Abuse at Columbia University found that only 11% of inmates with drug addiction receive treatment at federal and state prison or local jails, and these will result in relapse within short time after the release. And I will show you guys a short clip I found on YouTube. It's called Addiction, Punishment, or Treatment, published on June 26th. So this is about an individual who was addicted to heroin, and he was arrested, he was sent to jail, he did not get the proper treatment, and he resulted in death.
This is the tragic tale of Tyler Tabor, a took him to a place neither he nor his family knew existed.
Tyler Tabor got arrested on a warrant.
The kid had never had a felony. Tyler never had a felony of any kind.
He went into the Adams County Jail. A $300 bond was set on him.
I think they looked at my son Tyler as another junkie coming off the street that didn't matter.
I trusted the jail because I was always told that that's a good first place to start to get help.
Tyler was in a room designed to help patients in withdrawal state.
We have videotape after videotape of Tyler going to the toilet in his cell and vomiting, and he's not able to hydrate because every time he drinks something, he throws it up.
Because he wasn't improving like most patients do with opiate withdrawal, they should have been able to see that and not let it go on for so long.
Tyler was very sick, ringing the button in the jail for 12, 15 times, begging for help, begging for IVs.
He kept trying to get attention or get help.
Unbeknownst to his parents, the jail did absolutely nothing.
To this.
Okay, so what's sad is that some people who need the help or deserve to get the proper treatment that they need, they don't get it if they're in the wrong place. This is one of the examples that you saw up there. So drug addiction is a chronic illness that needs attention, and these people will get the help that they need if they are in a proper setting, which is hospital or rehabilitation. It's important to look further into what will help them and what caused them to be addicted, rather than serving punishment as an initial action for these people. Thank you.